Church for hosting us all 30 years in this beautiful sanctuary. The title of our concert is "'Twas the Night Before a Tonesmen Christmas," and you will hear some interesting versions of this popular poem along with your favorite religious and secular Christmas songs. Please welcome, under the direction of Mark Clark, the Twin Mountain Tonesmen. And now for our angels set. Here are two Christmas hymns most of you know, and if you would like to sing along with us, please don't. It does mess us up. Many people think the Tonesmen is just a quartet. Well, actually, as you can see, we're a chorus. However, we have a couple of quartets within the Tonesmen. Here is a quartet that features a grandfather singing with his grandson, one of many father-son or grandfather-grandson members in the Tonesmen over the years. Here is Owen and the Oldies singing I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. We have been looking forward to performing this popular Christmas hymn. It dates back to the 16th century, and it wishes you God's peace and happiness. It's one of our favorites. We would now like to bring out our first fun version of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Please welcome Clay Lewis as he presents a parent's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house I searched for the tools to hand to my spouse. We were inspired and hoped we could manage. Some assembly required. The children were quiet, not asleep, in their beds, while Mom and I faced the evening with dread. A kitchen, 2 bikes, Barbie's townhouse to boot, and now, thanks to Grandpa, a train with a toot. We opened the boxes, my heart skipped a beat. Let no parts be missing or parts incomplete. Too late for last minute returns or replacement. If we can't get it right, it goes straight to the basement. When what to my worrying eye should appear but 50 sheets of directions, concise but not clear. So with each part numbered and every slot named, so if we failed, only we could be blamed. More rapid than eagles, the parts then fell out. All over the carpet, they were scattered about. Now bolt it, now twist it, attach it right there. Slide on the seats and staple the stair. Hammer the shelves and nail to the stand. Honey, said wifey, you just glued my hand. And then in a twinkling, I knew for a fact that all the toy dealers had indeed made a pact to keep parents busy all Christmas Eve night with assembly required till morning's first light. We spoke not a word, but kept bent at our work till our eyes, they went blurry, our fingers all hurt. The coffee went cold and the knife, it wore thin before we attached the last rod and last pin. Then laying the tools away in the chest, we fell into bed for a well-deserved rest. But I said to my wife just before I passed out, this will be the best Christmas without any doubt. Tomorrow we'll cheer, let the holiday ring, and not run to the store for one single thing. We did it. The toys are all set for the perfect, most magical Christmas, I bet. Then off to dreamland in sweet repose, I gratefully went, though I suppose there's something to say for those self-deluded. I'd forgotten that batteries are never included.
Thanks, Clay. With our busy lives today, we sometimes forget to really listen to the words of our songs, many of which started out as poems. Here's an invitation to visit the Christ child and adore the newborn Savior. It's time to introduce our newest quartet to you. The Cactus Brothers just formed this morning. Just kidding. But they are already getting rave reviews around the city and beyond. Please welcome as they sing the beautiful O Come, Emmanuel. And now, please welcome up Leyland Bratcher as he presents a teacher's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
'Twas the week before Christmas, and all through the school, not a pupil was silent, no matter what rule. The children were busy with paper and paste. The mess that they made, it couldn't be faced. The teacher, half frantic and almost in tears, had just settled down to work with her dears. When out in the hall there arose such a clatter, up sprang the kids to see what was the matter. Away to the door they all flew like a flash. The one who was leading went down with a crash. Then what to their wondering eyes did appear but a green Christmas tree to decorate, I fear. Away to the door they all flew like a flash. No. When the teacher saw this, she almost grew sick. She knew in a moment it must be old Nick. She ran to the door, all her efforts were vain. But she shouted and stamped, and she called them by name. Now Tommy, now Sandy, now Judy and Harry. Stop, Billy. Stop, Robert. Stop, Donnie and Sherry. Now get to your places. Get away from the hall. Get away, get away, get away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, the pupils pell-mell started scurrying by. They ran out of the class and skipped down the aisle. Their faces were shining. Each had a smile. First came a basket of popcorn to string. Then came the Christmas tree, menacing thing. As the tree was brought, in there arose a great shout. The peoples were merrily romping about. The state they were in could lead to a riot. Her nerves, how they jangled. Her temples were throbbing. The rush of her breath sounded almost like sobbing. The lines in her face were fixed as a mask. It was plain that she didn't feel up to her task. The look in her eye could have tamed a wild steer, but the children ignored it. They did every year. A tear from her eye and a shake of her head soon led me to think that she wished she were dead. She spoke not a word, but went straight to her work, strung all the popcorn, and broke with a jerk. But at last it was finished and placed on the tree. Then came the bell. The children were free. Their shrill little voices soon faded away, and peace was restored at the end of the day. As she looked at the Christmas tree, glistening and tall, she smiled as she whispered, "Merry Christmas to all."
Thanks, Layla. And now we're going to do a song that you might have learned in elementary school, Jingle Bells. Our next hymn is a popular Advent hymn, telling the story of a Christmas Eve when a monk found a blooming rose while walking in the woods. He then placed the rose in a vase on an altar to the Virgin Mary. Here is Lo, How a Rose E'er Blooming. What is one of the most popular songs, mainly heard at Christmas, that doesn't mention Christmas in the lyrics? In fact, it's the most recorded Christmas song by professional musicians. Although it talks about the beauty of this time of the year and the love that can come from enjoying the festivities, it also describes some things we don't see here in West Texas, at least not very often, like snow. Here's the Tonesmen's Ensemble to take you on a winter wonderland. One of the Christmas songs that's gained popularity over the last few years is a beautiful piece that describes the setting and joy of Jesus' birth. The Tonesmen present Birthday of a King. And now it's your turn to sing. Here's our director, Mark Clark, to lead you in a fun Christmas tune.
Are we on? Hello. Testing 1, 2. Oh, okay. I'll get really close. There we go. All right. There we go. Thank you very much. We're going to let you sing, and we're going to sing a popular song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And if you don't know it, just fake it like these guys do. And, no. I can't think of a better group of men to be associated with. I've been doing this a couple years, and it's just great to hang out with these guys on Monday nights, and we're just a big family. So any of you guys out there that sing, that would like to join us, we'd love to talk to you right after the concert. So, but first, it's your turn to sing, and we're going to be watching. Tonesmen are up here watching while we sing Rudolph, and if they see someone not singing, then you get to come up and sing a solo. So get ready, getting your voice ready. So here we go. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph the Red-Nosed, about right there. Ready? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Now sing louder than the Tonesmen. One foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Give him a hand, guys. Good job.
And now here's Jingle Bell Rock.
Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing the bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Hey, jingle bell time, it's the swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Oh, giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in a jingling beat, 'cause that's the Jingle Bell Rock. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Hey, jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in a jingling beat, 'cause that's the Jingle Bell Rock. That's the Jingle Bell, I say, that's the Jingle Bell, oh, that's the Jingle Bell Rock. Everybody's doing the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle Bell Rock.
Now let's welcome up Mason Eubank as he presents a 'Twas the Night Before an ASU Christmas.
'Twas the night before an ASU Christmas, though it still felt like fall. Not a student was stirring in Centennial Village Hall. their stockings all hung by their room doors with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The students were nestled all safe in their beds, while visions of winter break danced in their heads. The RAs had hung up their blue and gold clothes and had just settled down for a well-deserved doze. When out on the mall there arose such a clatter, they sprang from their beds to see what was the matter. Away to the windows they flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon that revealed a complete lack of snow gave luster to midday to objects below, when what to the RA's wandering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh pulled by rams, not reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, they knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, as they whistled and shouted and called them by name. On Roscoe, on Bella, on Dominic too, unbelievable, who knew that you flew? To Centennial Village at the end of the mall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the main entry the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of gifts, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling they heard at the door, prancing and pawing, and Dominic's roar. As they drew in their heads and were turning around, through the front lobby St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in true blue from his head to his foot, and with no trip down a chimney, he wasn't covered in soot. A bundle of gifts he had flung on his back, and he looked like a student with a stuffed full backpack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks like red peppers, his nose mesquite berry. His droll little mouth whistled the ASU fight song, and the beard of his chin was white and quite long. He tamped out his pipe, there's no smoking in dorms, and the hazy remnants circled his head like ram horns. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and the RAs laughed when they saw him, in spite of themselves. He flashed up the ram hand up over his head, letting them know they had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. With a final farewell to the odd RA crew, giving a nod, out the entry he flew. He sprang to his sleighs, to his rambouillets gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas, Ram Fam, and to all, a good night."
Thanks, Mason. Do we have any Beach Boys fans here? Great. Here's one of their most popular Christmas songs. It's called Little Saint Nick.
He's gotta wear his goggles 'cause the snow really
We have another surprise for you. This song was a big hit in 1951, performed by Rosemary Clooney. We just happened to have a quartet here to perform it for you. Welcome back the Cactus Brothers to sing Susie Snowflake. Now please welcome up Owen Ripple, who presents 'Twas the Day After Christmas.
'Twas the day after Christmas, and all through the house, every creature was hurting, even the mouse. The toys were all broken, their batteries dead. Santa's passed out with some ice on his head. Wrapping and ribbons just covered the floor, while upstairs the family continued to snore. And I, in my t-shirt, new Reeboks and jeans, went into the kitchen and started to clean. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the sink to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the curtains and threw up the sash. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a little white truck with an oversized mirror. The driver was smiling so lively and grand. The patch on his jacket said, U.S. Postman. With a handful of bills, he grinned like a fox. Then quickly he stuffed them into our mailbox. Bill after bill after bill, they still came. Whistling and shouting, he called them by name. Now Dillard's, now Broadway's, now Penny's and Sears. Here's Levitt's and Target's and Mervyn's all here. To the tip or your limit, every store, every mall. Now charge away, charge away, charge away all. He whooped and he whistled as he finished his work. He filled up the box and then turned with a jerk. He sprang to his truck and he drove down the road, driving much faster with just half a load. Then I heard him exclaim with great holiday cheer, enjoy what you got, you'll be paying all year.
Thanks, Owen. And now here's a well-known song that mentions two of the most familiar sounds of the Christmas season, caroling and Christmas bells. Friends, it's time for the Christmas hymn that many of us call our all-time favorite. We want to take you back to the night Jesus was born and let you imagine you were right there in the stable with Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus. The Tonesmen invite you to close your eyes and really listen to the words of this beautiful hymn as you witness the ultimate miracle. Here is Silent Night.
Did you like how we cued the bells for that song?
I hope this experience moved you as much as it's moved us. The Tonesmen are again very blessed you have joined us today and looking forward to visiting with you after the concert. If you are a guy who likes to sing, we definitely want to visit with you. Please catch us right after the concert, or you can join us tomorrow night, 7:30 over in the Celebration Hall, which is just down the hall here at First Methodist Church. For those of you who still play CDs, we'll have a few on sale in the entrance behind you. And please make plans to join us for our annual spring show in the Murphy Performance Hall on April the 27th, 2024. And one last thing, we are recording this performance for KCSA Radio. It's going to be on the radio on Christmas Day. Sometime in the afternoon, it's probably going to be around 4, I think, is what Kathy is going to schedule this particular program. We've recorded the community band, we have recorded the Brass House, the Ice House Brass Band, and the Tuba Christmas, and those are going to be played on Christmas Day in the afternoon. Thank you once again, and here's our Christmas wish for all of you.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
I think I heard someone yell out encore.
Well, they said they had a request, but we're going to sing one more anyway. Actually, we have, thank you very much for that, by the way. We do have a little thing to do for you. It's called our Christmas tag. We do this most years. And it demonstrates the parts of our chorus, lead, tenor, baritone, and bass. And so we want to try that for you right now. First, the leads. Here's what the leads sound. These are the leads. Raise your hand, leads. All right. Let's give the leads a big hand, if you will. Okay, that's enough. They'll get the big head.
Merry Christmas to all.
That's the leads. Let's hear it. Basses, race section, the real men. Raise your hand. The real men, the basses. All right.
Merry Christmas to all.
That's the basses. Baritones. The baritones have the hardest part because it's the smartest section, the baritone.
Merry Christmas to all.
The baritone. And now for the tenors.
Merry Christmas to all.
They're just angels, aren't they? No, they're not. But we're going to put it all together, and this is our last, final, and most heartfelt Christmas wish for you. We hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thank you for being here. Again, I hope to see you April the 27th. And guys, anybody wants to sing, come talk to us right now, right after this. We want to talk with you, and we appreciate it so much. Here it is, and again, thank you again, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Merry Christmas.